What do you do if, like, now you have opportunities to attend parties and actually have a real social life?
Or
how do you balance that and go to school at the
I'll
same
even
time?
go a little bit deeper. What do you do when you have those opportunities to drink whenever you want to drink?
Smoke a little something.
Drink and drive.
Mm-hmm.
Do be offered drugs and your parents are not near?
Yeah.
Or, that guy or girl comes up and your parents are not there to say, no, you can't date him or her. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Today, we're going to talk about things that nobody tells you after you graduate.
After graduation.
You worked hard 12 years. You're ready. You went across the stage. You got your diploma. Well, your diploma case in our area.
Mm-hmm.
And you had your party. And you hung out with some friends. And now
what?
the rest of your life.
So what do you do now?
So we're going to talk about the things that nobody tells you after you graduate.
Mm-hmm. Well, starting out, you feel sad at first.
You do.
For me, this is just my personal experience. I felt extremely sad because I felt like I didn't take advantage of being in high school. And what I mean by taking advantage of being in high school is this right here. I kind of just had a tendency to just kind of just get it over with because I just wanted to get on with my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't really embrace being in the 9th grade and the 10th grade, 11th and 12th. I just kind of just wanted to speed through the whole process. And once I became a senior, once my 12th grade year ended, I felt cheated. Like, wow, I just wished my life away, and it really worked.
Yeah.
I really wished my life away. So I felt, at the end, I felt bad. I felt really sad about it. I was like, wow, time really flew. It flew. Time flew for me,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't embrace it, and I felt guilty for it, and I felt bad about it. And the sad thing about it is once your 4 years of high school are up, you can't go back in time and relive those moments that you basically didn't embrace and didn't take advantage of. So when my senior year was over, I felt sad about it. I felt like, wow, I wish my life away and this is what I have. So it was kind of sad for me.
Yeah.
Because I realized that that's what I did.
I will have to say I agree. Like, because, and this is our advice. I'm going to put toy in the pot too. Is if you are an up and coming senior, or just you could be a freshman or a sophomore, please embrace your high school years. You will wish that you were out of, whoever class and get tired of, the new rules or dress codes. I'll be so glad when I can wear whatever I want. I'll be so glad when I can go to the bathroom whenever I want. I'll be so glad when I can, drive whoever I want in my car. But after those years are over, you cannot get it back. And, you don't have to worry about the adult things, which we will talk about in another video.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about that. And I feel like I've done the same thing. I was really involved in school, but I did, at the end of my senior year after I graduate, I felt like, I agree, I felt like I felt cheated because I was too busy putting my emotions into every little thing that happened. And before I knew it, I had 3 months left, and then I was still putting emotions into everything left. Oh, well, he did this to me, or she did that to me, and no more high school.
Yeah.
That's it. So, you will feel sad when you look back, because you will start thinking about some regrets you had, or moments that you were, maybe, more dramatic or immature, when you could have just dust right off your shoulders and keep going. So there will be moments where you will feel sad.
Yeah. Right? Next thing, you feel lost. You don't know what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tackle that one?
I say that goes for anybody that, even if you do know what you're going to do. Like, after I graduated from high school, I knew what college I was going to go to. I didn't have to worry about anything because I had gotten a scholarship, so there should not have been any worry, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wrong. I still felt lost. I was still second guessing myself, and even when I first started college, the beginning semester, I was still feeling lost because remember, you come from the big dogs. You're seniors, and now you're like this big.
Now you have to start all over.
Yeah.
You're a freshman.
Mm-hmm.
You're little, and
Yep.
everyone else is big.
Mm-hmm. And even too, now at universities it's the same way. Community colleges and universities, you're in class with people that have been, veterans in the Army or even, still active duty, married people, divorced people, just grown folk. You know what I mean? You were in school with the little babies.
Grandparents.
Yeah. Like, you are in class with grown folk, honey.
Like your problems, you realize that this world is a lot bigger than what you thought.
Yeah.
Because you're not in the four walls of your high school anymore.
Yeah.
Now you're inside of a huge college, and there's a big, huge world out there that no one ever really taught you how to live in.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a really, really, really scary experience, and you will feel lost.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no way that a person can prepare you for it. You just have to kind of live through it.
Yeah.
But it's okay to feel that way. Keep contacting classmates. That's something I tried once. Didn't really work because I stopped caring. But that's just me. I wouldn't suggest all of you do that, but you try to keep in contact with all your classmates because you're like, I don't want to lose my friends.
Yes, and you go through it. Even if you don't go through it this summer, you will go through it at least within, I would say, the first 1 or 2 years you're out of.
The first 2 years of your college years.
It's kind of hard because you're too busy trying to keep up, and then before you know it, you realize your friends are living their own life, and they could be friends you've even grown up with.
Yep.
And they're on the other side of the country, and then too, when it becomes 3, 4, and 5 years, oh, forget it.
Yeah.
If it's not a balanced relationship, don't worry about it. And Facebook friends do not count. If you're not communicating, liking each other's posts does not count as a friendship. If you're not sending each other messages or actually communicating, technically that's not your friend. It's a social media friend, okay?
Those don't count. Don't go chasing your friends. Don't go chasing people that it's apparent, and when it's apparent that they obviously don't want to hang out with you. So if
don't do that.
You're calling them and they're always making up an excuse. Well, you know what? I got somewhere to be. I'm kind of chilling with someone else right now. Look, I have to take a rain check on that. Why do you keep contacting that person? Obviously, they're too busy for you. You make time for people that you actually care about.
Yeah.
So if those classmates, sometimes people just grow apart. So
they
if
do.
You grow up, you graduate from high school, and you're no longer speaking to each other. That's fine. It just probably means that you all just grew apart.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to go chasing after that person. Freedom is overwhelming at first. Yeah. For example, money, free time, social life. What do you do with all this free time? All this freedom?
I know there's a meme that's been going around Facebook ever since I was a freshman in freshman in college. And the meme was, and it's really funny, it says, just 2 or 3 months ago, I was asking to go to the bathroom. I was asking for permission to go to the bathroom. Now they're giving me thousands of dollars for financial aid. And when you think about it, it's yeah, a few months ago I was just asking to go to the bathroom, and then in college they're like, here's your financial aid, here's your dorm, here's your freedom, here's your car, here's your social life.
So what do you do?
It can be very overwhelming.
What do you do when someone gives you thousands of dollars and you've never had that much money in your life? What do you do if, like, now you have opportunities to attend parties and actually have a real social life?
Or
how do you balance that and go to school at the
I'll
same
even
time?
go a little bit deeper. What do you do when you have those opportunities to drink whenever you want to drink?
Smoke a little something.
Drink and drive.
Mm-hmm.
Do, be offered drugs and your parents are not near.
Yeah.
Or, that guy or girl comes up and your parents are not there to say, no, you can't date him or her.
Mm-hmm.
That can be overwhelming.
What
because
do you do?
it's up to you to make those decisions, and that can determine the rest of your life right there. And that can be overwhelming.
It can be overwhelming, but my advice to anyone, like, when your freedom is overwhelming and you're like, wow, like, I can do this and I can do that and my parents are not around, like, it's okay to have fun.
Yeah.
It's okay to live your life, but just make sure that your conscience is clear, okay? So don't go and do things that you're gonna feel like, oh my gosh, what did I just do? That was crazy. I just ruined my life. Like, don't do that.
I'll put it like this, if it's something where you will regret,
don't do it.
You probably don't need to do it. If you're gonna have regrets, after it's over, if you're thinking in your mind while you're doing this is probably a bad decision,
this could mean life or death for me.
Or this could mean jail time for me. You probably want to be like, catch you next time. Not so much. Bye.
Like,
so
yeah, you just be very conscious, cautious of the things that you do, and like I said, don't be overly cautious where you're afraid to live, because that can happen too.
Yeah.
Be cautious and make the right decision for you.
Yeah.
And don't let anyone influence your decision for you. So, like, if this is something that you want to participate in, you want to go to this party, you want to hang out with these certain people, that's what you want to do, then do it. But just know that for every pro there is a con. So just be aware that there's a whole list of pros if you do this, and there's a whole list of cons if you do that. So,
And you won't have time to think about that full list. Sometimes it's just, hey, do you want to do this? And it's yes or no right there. But you have to, like we said earlier, if you just put that one question in mind, is this something that I will have regrets? Is this something that will mean life or death? If the answer is yes, just say no.
Say no.
Because
don't do it.
That's just a quick way to determine it right there. So it's up to you. It's your life, your name, your reputation. It's all you, buddy.
There's a lot of different things out there. There's a lot of different scary things out there. But then there's also a lot of great things out there as well that you can experience. And this is your time to experience those. And if you do make mistakes on your way up, like when you're 18, you make a mistake. You're 19, you make a mistake. When you're 21, you actually kind of get it a little bit. It's okay to make mistakes. You live and you learn. That's what your whole life is for.
Yeah. We all make mistakes.
You're not always going to make the perfect decisions in life. You're not always going to do good things or great things. You're not always going to make your parents proud all the time.
Yeah. And that's the thing about it is, well, let me put it like this. Your parents will love you regardless.
They will.
No matter what. And your parents have made mistakes as well. Every single person every single person besides Jesus has made mistakes on this earth. So
and it's okay.
It's okay. And
it's life. It's a
life.
part of life. It's okay to mess up every now and then.
There are some things people don't tell you when you're about to graduate or after you graduate. But at the end of the day, all these feelings, all these thoughts, all these emotions is all normal. It's your life. So have a good day. Bye.